My name is Newton Cheng. I'm 43 years old. I'm a father to a 4-year-old daughter and husband. I work as an executive at a large technology company. I've been strength training since about age 12 and powerlifting since 2013. I started working with RTS in June 2017. The reason I decided to work with RTS was the structured approach to programming as well as to how they individualize. So I think I went to a workshop with Mike to share, and I just really liked the philosophy, the structure. You kick the tires, it made sense. And then there were just so many knobs to make the program more specific to me and for me to modulate on the fly using RPE. I decided to work with ROBB for two primary reasons. One was the longevity of his career. So he is a multi-time world champion and has lifted all the way up to the M3 level. And that's something I'd like to do. I'd like to be in this game for a long, long time. I'd like to keep getting stronger. And there's no way to know how to do that unless you've done it. So that's one of the things that drew me to him. The other major thing was that he's come back from catastrophic injury. So I've dealt with injuries in the past. When I came to him, I was dealing with injuries, and I'll likely have injuries in the future. And there's both a programming aspect to working through those as well as a mindset aspect. And so I really wanted to learn both of those from him, and I knew he could deliver. The top three things I've learned from working with Mark, first is you can't force growth. I used to think of programming as if you had the right program, you can produce any type of result. And it's really not like that. I think of it more like now like nurturing a plant, where you can't force a plant to grow, but you can decide to do a lot of the right things for the plant. And if you do those, it's gonna end up stronger and healthier in the long run, most likely. So that's one. The second one came up around managing injuries, and I learned from him the importance of simplicity and consistency. So in dealing with my shoulder injury, I thought we might try, he might have fancy tips and tricks or new protocols I hadn't tried. And really what we stuck to was just load management and just consistently, brick by brick, making my shoulder stronger. And that's gotten me now all the way to having a decent bench press and some records on bench press. And then the last one is ownership and partnership of my strength journey. So I came into this thinking, I'll hire Mark, he's a world champion, he's been doing this for so long, he'll just tell me what to do. And over time, what I came to realize was no one knows more about what's going on with me and my strength journey than me. Mark can give me a lot of knowledge, experience, but ultimately it's got to be a partnership between him and me. And when I started to really take ownership of that, develop my point of view on what I thought was right for me, the programming just got better and better, and so did the results. So working with Mark, it started in 2017, and I had just entered the master's class, broke some California state records for the master's class in the USAPL. From there, I became national champion in 2018 at Raw Nationals in the 66 kilo class. The following year at IPF Worlds, I won the bronze for 66 kilo M1 class. And then the following fall, I cut down to 59 kilos and won Raw Nationals in 2019 for the M1 59 kilo class. From there, there was the pandemic. And then next, I won Raw Nationals in 2021 for the 59 kilo class. I jumped to USPA and IPL, and I won IPL Worlds for the M1 60 kilo class. And then most recently, I came in third for the M1s overall at the Arnold for competing in the 60 kilo class, but that was across all weight classes. And then so in addition to that, I now have the 60 kilo American squat record, bench press record, and total record, as well as the California State deadlift record. I would say if you are the type of lifter who wants to be able to give significant input into the program, have ways to individualize it for yourself, definitely give it a try. I would also say that think about it as a long-term investment and a building a relationship. And so one of the most important things in my experience with RTS has been building that relationship with Mark. And so as we built up the relationship, as well as implemented the RTS system, my programming's just gotten better and better, and again, so have my results. If you want a company that uses a structured, really well articulated approach that allows for your input and customization, that is also led by world-class coaches with a really long track record that truly understand the importance of relationship, I don't think there's a better company in the business.